All right. So what's going on?
By the way, I'm in a relationship right now. I met him in Facebook. He sent me a message,
Is he
greeted
American?
me. Yep.
Long distance?
Mm-hmm.
His name is
What?
Bob.
No.
I'm kidding. I keep going.
But you're right.
I know.
Exactly. You're
I
right.
know. No, look, I do this every
How
day, so
did
I know.
you know?
Cause I know, man. I have a thing. I could sense whiteness and like,
OMG.
and I could sense
Oh,
things. I could
LOL.
sense it. Is that him in the background? Is that him?
Okay. Huh?
Nothing. Nothing. All right, keep going. So what happened?
Okay. So he just wished me and my we friends. I don't know exactly when, but he added me on Facebook, and then after maybe a few months, he sent me a message that like happy birthday because it's my birthday. Then after that, we just like chatting like a friends. Then after a month, like he asked me if he wants a relationship, if I want a relationship. So I said,
Hmm.
I'm a bit skeptical because you're in USA and I'm here in Paris. So it's like that. And then after he asked me, then we still talking. And now I'm engaged.
With him?
Congrats.
Yep, he went here like in March. He spent 9 days here,
Oh,
and he gave me a ring. So he's
wow.
been consistent, like consistent with the communication. Like for me, it's like my dream guy. Like I think he's honest. And then he already introduced me with his family.
So what's the question?
Yeah, but what I mean is it what do you think about relationship like long distance, and then but he's planning to take me there like K1 process like that.
Yeah, look, man. I
And
think he's doing. He's you. You don't have you have no doubt about him, right?
mm-hmm,
There you go. Like it's all about doubt. If you feel doubt, that's a red flag, right? If he doesn't, if he makes you feel
mm-hmm,
confident, if he makes you feel like he is there for you,
mm-hmm,
then that's a sign that it's working out. But if there's no doubt in your mind, then that means he's doing everything that he's supposed to do. But the problem happens when you start to feel like I don't know if he likes me. I don't know. He says he's serious, but the reason why you think that's because you're catching some things that are not consistent, and you're noticing it.
mm-hmm,
And so
mm-hmm.
when you notice that type of stuff, you get doubtful. So if you feel confident, if there's no doubt in your heart about him, then that's a good thing. It means you should definitely keep going. But if he makes you feel insecure, if you have to ask a bunch of questions, ask your friends for validation about how he feels about you, then that's a red flag. Have you looked at his criminal
Mhm.
record, mugshots? Have you Googled his
What
name?
mugshot?
Look,
Background check.
thank you, assistant. Have you done a
Um,
background check?
Actually, I don't know how to check. Like background check,
Google his
like.
name. Google his name. Pay
Mm-hmm.
pay a certain amount of money. Say, hey, Papi, can you send me 20 pesos? You know, he'll send you that and use that money to get that background check. Um, just because honestly, I'll be honest with you, man. If if he has a criminal record, fucking second degree burglary, and like kidnapping, you gotta be careful, man. You're a beautiful girl. You don't want to be unless you want to be, with a,
Crazy.
but you gotta yeah, you gotta vet these people, man. Especially when you meet them from another country, because you don't know who they are. He could be part of the trend de Aragua. He could be a migrant. I don't know. Who knows, man? But yeah, go get that background check, man. And if everything's good, then continue, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. By the way, I want to join with your Patreon. How to
Yeah,
do it?
just go here. Let me put it right here. I'm gonna give you the link, patreon.com. It's kind of cool. A lot of people have been signing up, and the reason why I like that is because like you get to develop the meditation practice. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I send people messages, hey, I'm gonna meditate in 20 minutes and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
good way to practice with other people. I'm not going to be doing any meditations in the next 10 days. No, 12 days,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going to a meditation retreat for 10 days. But after that,
Mm-hmm.
we'll start doing the meditations. In fact, I'm gonna leave the meditation link so that you guys, if you join the group, so that you guys can schedule meditations when I'm not there. So we could do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one more question. About your post, is it true that you're going to sell
Yeah.
your?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. It's over, and I told you guys, I was gonna close the channel, and yeah, man, I'm gonna sell it. It's done. We're done. Like I'm moving on to better things. Sometimes you gotta leave the past, and let it be. Realize the past is the past. Don't look back. Better things are out there for me, and yeah,
Congratulations, Alex.
thank God, man. I've been waiting. Thank God I'm done with this. Oh my God. Anyways,
But how we're going? Is there any way for us to still connect to you? Like,
it's over.
Well, you
It's
had
over.
the other channel too.
I
That's how I
sold that
found
too.
you.
I sold that too. It's
What?
over. It's been sold. Yep.
No, you're lying. April Fools. April Fools.
ah,
Wow. Got him.
Alex, is it true or what?
I mean, like, it's April Fools.
Ah, okay. All
My
right.
heart stopped.
It's heavy. Thanks. Thanks.
No problem, man. You be safe. Anytime you gotta ask a question, let me know. Okay.
Mm-hmm. How about your Instagram?
It's the Lexus P. I don't know. I should change that name. It sounds like the Lexus P. Peeing. The Lexus P is like the Lexus. The Lexus.
Fine.
All right.
That's it.
Wait, I think I'm
Okay.
frozen. I froze. There I am. Oh, no. There you go. All right. Yeah. All right. We are here. Okay.
If anyone
So
doesn't have a question right away, I have another question again.
yeah, one second. Let me put
Yeah,
you
I'm
on.
done. Thank you so much, Alex.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Ha 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 ha. One second. One second. One second. Sometimes in life you don't get what you want. Me duele mucho tenerte que alejar. There you go. All right. All right. So what's your question? All right.
Okay.
So what's going on?
So what do you think about dating within like multi-generation? Like I'm
How old?
a woman of a particular age, and
How
do
old?
you think, well, it's like maybe within 15 years of each other?
And but
Either
okay, for
way.
what purposes?
Well, I like the friend with benefits type thing, but that makes it a sugar daddy, sugar mama type thing, and yeah, so like can a couple marry if they have distance and difference in
Yeah,
age?
yeah, but you know what? Again, you're playing you that's you want to play the numbers game. It's possible. That clock is right twice a day, but it's just that there's too many things against you, you know? There's just way too many obstacles. You have your own insecurities, his family's resentment,
Yeah.
different sexual habits. You guys want different things. He might have mommy issues. Um,
Mm.
and just a bunch, man. It's just you just people will be judging you guys. God forbid he's white, so then it'll be interracial. I don't know. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, man. I mean, you could try, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't put my hopes up on that, to be honest with you.
Well, I am a devout Christian woman, and so
Hmm.
when I studied the Muslim faith, they were like, you got to be, lining up, same height, maybe same age. for respect purposes. But because
Yeah.
I'm a Christian, I kind of see like the man is the head. As long as he's got like the G code and understanding of what's right and wrong, then I don't think that there should be a problem when
Well,
the two
again,
become
that's a
one.
mature perspective, and you just hope that that guy also has that mature perspective. The problem is that it takes two to be healthy, you know. So maybe they don't see that. Maybe they don't see the way you see it. You know, that
Okay.
could be true. That could be true too. You know, like
So
he
what if
has
the
to
guy
also.
is older?
Like sometimes these guys just
Would
want to
that
have
be
sex.
weird?
Like younger guys,
Yeah,
sometimes they just want the poom poom.
oh yeah, the pom pom. Okay. But they probably do, or they would already be married, huh?
Exactly. Well, usually when guys date older women, they're doing it for sex. Usually when older women
And I
date
know
younger
some
guys,
people who,
they're doing it for sex also.
what about getting in and out of relationships fast? Don't people that are already in relationships and they get out and they want to get right back in, aren't those like the best people because they want to be in relationships?
No, because then that means that most likely they're not over someone and they're with you. And if they keep hopping from relationship to relationship, they never heal. You
Yeah,
know?
that's a rebounder.
So yeah,
Uh,
exactly. They're a hopeless romantic. So most likely they have allegiance to their ex. So you got to be careful with people
Lord
who
have
are always
mercy.
from relationship.
Okay, so say I've been single in like virtual relationships with our which are really healthy for me because women need and people need human touch, human contact,
Yeah.
and the over the internet thing is it so healthy, and so like how do I not let it close up? Like how do I keep hope alive when everybody's on the internet wanting to be in love and I want to be at home with
What
someone?
What do you mean?
Mm.
Like, say, explain that again.
You know what I'm saying? Like the relationship, if I haven't been in a relationship in a while,
Yeah.
and I want to get in a relationship, but it's so many virtual, online relationships, the hearts to go out, and you think,
Then
oh, I'm being
don't meet
fulfilled,
people
but really, I need human contact.
don't meet people online. Then like meet people in real life. Like you just meet people in real life. That's the best way to do it, man. You know?
And haven't been in a relationship in a year, just try to jump back in a dating game.
Yeah. Like it's
Mhm.
things are not gonna come to you. Like a dick is not. I mean, a heart is not gonna come through the fucking Nile River with your name on it. Like you gotta go and find them. You know, like, it takes effort.
Okay,
People are
so I
making a
pick
lot
a,
of effort to not be seen. So it takes a lot of effort to find good people. Like so, you have to be out there.
and should I offer to pay?
What? What you mean?
Like pay, not like for sex, but like for relationship stuff. Like, I got the house and the car and everything is gonna be
See,
fine with his
well,
money.
that's how you see. You're at. I mean, that's exactly what you would do if you was a younger guy. You would pay for stuff. You know?
Would that be love? It could be love. I
No,
could train him and have him
no,
mine.
absolutely not. No, that's not love. That's a situationship that's beneficial. And yeah.
I don't I
All
don't
right,
want to
people. We
be
got.
too
I'm gonna do
over.
one. I'm gonna do one more question. Anybody has a question? People, if you want to ask a question, you have to do it like everyone else is doing it. Like there's a very specific rule to this, okay? So no audio, no typing it. No, no, you gotta be on camera. All right, man, I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds or else we're finishing this, man.
Next time I will
10.
be on camera. I did not know that. Sorry.
No, you can still ask questions, but you have to ask it through the microphone.
Okay, okay. But I thought you said you have to put on your video.
No, no, I mean I prefer, but no, you don't have to. All right, so what's your question?
So like I would love your like insight on the situation. So like I've been talking to this guy long distance for about a month. We actually met in person and spent like a week before like deciding to continue the long distance, like every day. I was in like Nigeria and I came back to New York. So
Hmm.
in the beginning, like he's been consistent, like always FaceTiming me every night, like texting throughout the day. We have serious conversations, really showing like his emotional investment, and like, sometimes we talk up to an hour and plus. But then it felt like we were building something real, and we also talk about serious things, and he showed like a lot of emotional investment overall. But then like about a week or two ago, like he got sick, and like he went quiet for a whole week. And like that week, like I kept checking in on him, but he really didn't respond or update me. So when we finally spoke, like he admitted that, oh yeah, I should have like texted you, but he was like in a hospital, so I was like, okay, like that's cool. And like you didn't say anything the second time, like after like a whole weekend, and like so after that, things like fell off for me. But over the
Hmm.
weekend, he went quiet again, basically barely communicating. And I was like, then I didn't answer and then when I didn't answer his calls for a few hours, he got upset with me and called me out for being distant. But he's the one who ignored me all week. So on top of that, when I finally picked his call, he was very passive aggressive, and then quickly got off the phone quickly after I told him I wasn't in the mood for like a FaceTime, because we always FaceTime, but
Hmm.
somehow like he wants to FaceTime, and I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm revoking that privilege. You don't get to see my face because like I know who I am. And he was like, "Oh, I don't do tit for tat," but like it felt like, I don't know. I felt like he was projecting because I've been super understanding and communicative the whole entire time, like during the week of him in the hospital. But like a simple text would go far away, because literally I was just concerned about your health, and like even spoke to our mutual friend, like, "Hey, can you check on this guy?" But at this point, I'm feeling like he broke my trust by how he handled things. So I've been pulling back to protect my peace and avoiding overextending myself. And like that's what I learned from like your videos. Like, you know what, like go silent, see how he behaves. So it's been like it was over like probably like 5 days. He didn't reach out, like, and then like I
Hmm.
know my value, so I'm not internalizing this as like a me problem, but I see it for what it is, emotional immaturity on his part and whatnot. So yeah, so that's where it was. And then like I refused, like I was like, all right, you want to play this game, I'm not gonna reach out to you at all. So yeah, that's like where we are.
Yeah, people like that, it always ends the same. They don't like you as much as they say they do. It's just that simple. Like it's really that
But
simple.
wait, there's more.
Okay, what are you selling me
There's more.
something on
So
TV? Okay.
no, no. I just wanted to give you like a second, just in case you wanted to like say anything
Yeah. Yeah.
between. So I was like, okay, bet. Like it's like either like okay, like maybe he was in a hospital. So I was like, okay, that's understandable. But the thing is, like, I don't care. Like if you're in a hospital, you're not on your phone. Like you're on your phone. You're not. There's not much you can do. He had like malaria. But so then like later on, like when he didn't reach out for me after that weekend, like after he like tried to like blast me saying like, why aren't you answering my phone calls? Like when I waited like a couple hours, I was busy. He then comes back and calls me like literally like yesterday. He's like, I'm so sorry. I have to admit, like, like I didn't prioritize your feelings, like
Oh, so he's
your
sending
like,
you mixed
feelings during that
signals.
time. Yeah, I mean, like I don't know, but like he returned back to his consistency, right? Because like
Yeah,
he realized his mistake.
look, man, he's like a fucking Pokemon evolving into different forms, never sticking to
He,
one thing.
yeah.
Like that is, again, this is too unpredictable. Relationships are not good when it's unpredictable. People are not healthy when they're unpredictable. And
Mm-hmm.
this type of unpredictable behavior is something that eats away at you over time. When you expose
Oh,
yourself, you got
I
to get at, yeah,
suffered that week.
yeah, it's
But
not
let
the
me
lemon
let
is,
me just make something clear. That entire time, I started feeling off. That entire week, like no, like literally, like we were talking for a month straight. Like I came back, I was like, I don't even know if we're gonna continue. He's the one who's been consistent. Every day he's texting me. Every evening he's calling me. But then that week when he felt sick, he admitted to being like, oh, you know what, honestly, I took it, internalized it. I've never been sick in the hospital like this. I should have texted you, I should have checked in on you. I was like, I don't care. Like I maintain my cool. At the
that's
end of
not
the
an
day, like
excuse. I'm sorry. Listen to me, man.
it's
When
not
you're
an
sick,
excuse.
when you're no, no, but I'm just on his part. When you're sick, you
Hmm.
feel lonely. It's one of the things
Yeah.
about being sick. And so a natural human reaction is not to, well, it is to isolate from your friends. That's true. They
Or
isolate
the
from
girl you're talking
acquaintances,
to.
but with the woman you're
Hmm.
seeing, you want to be around her. So
Hmm.
that's even worse. So you trying to tell me when you die, you're not gonna want to see me? You're gonna forget about me? Get the fuck out
Like
of here, man.
I swear, because I'm like, realistically, if you think about it, like, this is the moment where you should want to lean on me to, like, I'm here
Exactly.
for support. And then we had this whole conversation. He was like, no, like, honestly, you are completely right. He just took advantage of me because he, like, you literally, I kid you not, Alex, he bounced back on like Monday when he got out of the hospital. He tried to call me, like, hey, like, yeah, like, I'm finally home. Like, oh, like nothing happened. I was like, ain't no way we're playing that game. So that's why I was like, literally, like, seriously, if you're gonna behave that way, honestly, I'm pulling back because I'm revoking FaceTime privileges. I'm gonna go quiet. I didn't like, I didn't do that typical thing of like talking, oh, sending him a long text, blah blah blah. The only time when I like said something to him, it was when I was concerned, checking, like, hey, let me know if you're okay, because I can know malaria can be bad and stuff like that. And you didn't do that, but he came back saying like, honestly, this is not even me. I even clown guys who behave like some of my friends who behave this way. I don't know what happened, but like, I'm very embarrassed. This is not me. I was like, yeah,
So
because
let
you're
me ask you
talking this
this:
whole game.
is this the first time this happened?
First time ever. Like
Okay.
first time. So
Well,
yeah,
well, I look. If it's only one time, I will give it one more shot. If he does it again,
yeah.
then it's a pattern.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think
So,
it's his pattern because, like, honestly, I'm very intuitive. I'm like, I'm not the type of girl who like sits around waiting for a guy. I don't give a shit because I know I'm the prize at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you don't treat me accordingly, I'm done. I'm leaving. And like, definitely, like, when I tell you I was going crazy that week, I didn't hear from you. I was just watching all your videos. Is like how I discovered your videos. Like, oh, thank God. Like, oh my gosh, this guy is so right. So like, yeah, so like literally thank you because you helped me not fold because I was so ready to fold. I was so ready to be like, hey, like, what's going on? Why are you upset? Like, no, I didn't do any of that. I stood my ground and I stood on business and told him my standards. And if you don't meet my expectations, I'm out, baby.
yeah, and what you're showing him is that I could be sweet and mean if you put me in
Yeah,
that position. It's
yeah.
all about you give people. It's not that you are mean, right? Like,
No, I'm so
but that
kind.
you have yeah, like you're not harmless. You have the
Yeah,
capacity to inflict pain, and
yeah.
guys just need to see that you have that capacity. When they
He
sense
it
it,
pained him. Mm-hmm.
yeah, when they see it, it turns them on. They like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I just want to make sure, for maintenance, if he acts up, I'm gonna like go a little bit distance and stuff every once in a while. But like overall, I kind of see this guy as being my potential husband. So I don't know. Realistically, if you think that we've been talking for okay, we spent the whole week together. We never did anything. We just like like kiss and stuff. He even came. How I knew he was serious about me, like my going away dinner. He came and he paid for everyone. Like he paid for the whole dinner and stuff like that. And
Wow.
he's like literally, yeah, he's like, I was like this, I was not expecting that, but it's like kind of common in Nigerian culture to like, okay, take care. Because I didn't invite him because I just met him. He's like, oh no, I want to come. Like it was just about it was supposed to be my girls and like one of our mutual friends guys came and like he decided to just pay. And another thing, like he's like so like like very attentive to my needs, like very helpful. So I don't think it's like any bullshit he's trying to do. So realistically, like I'm just like looking like at his move for more and more just to see like where this is going to line because realistically I think he could be like a potential husband.
Well, let's find out. Let's don't make a conclusion yet. Keep your options open, even if it means not him. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I lost my whole roster. I was like, let me get this back. Like I cannot put all my eggs in one basket again.
Yeah, man. You can't do that, man. You can't. Yeah. Let me see something. One second. Okay. Haha. Okay, girl. She's trying. Who is she
Thank
trying to convince? Hey, Izzy. Is it your next?
convince how? Say with your chest.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, she said, "Girl, who are you trying to convince? So she clearly doesn't believe you.
As in how?
I don't know.
Believe me how?
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't even
her.
care. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you gotta ignore. I don't believe her. And look, man, hey, FA, stop starting drama, okay? All right,
You're
Michelle.
literally
Any
starting
other
drama.
question? I'm gonna put someone else, Michelle. Okay. Thank you so much. I mean,
Thank
not
you.
Michelle, but
Lizzie.
Izzy, do you want to be on camera? Let me see. Start. You can start video if you want. All right. Okay. All right. Who's next? Next victim.